is you're looking at a space that probably isn't really overwhelmingly populated, right? So you would create a new business in that area. Okay.
Yeah, probably focus on the kids apps in particular.
So Keith Richman, who was the former CEO and founder of Break Media, because he sold the company, this is all fictitious, by the way, is now going to go into, because you see this as a market opportunity, to the kids content media space. Got it.
Correct.
Okay, so now what do you do? What's the next step? Since you've come up with the market sector you want to go after, the business you want to go after, what's the next step in creating that business?
You know, there's a couple different paths you can go down, and I think in today's day and age, one of the key ones you can do is try to identify, at least in the tech space, the right technical partner.
Okay, so you're going to find is it a technical person or actual company?
I would say, you know, the smart thing to do nowadays is to try to identify a technical co-founder, somebody who can work with you and be really invested in your success.
I like that.
I personally get a lot of pitches from people where they've hired an engineer, they've hired a team, they've done it outsourced, and there are certainly companies who have succeeded that way. But in most cases, you will have brought in somebody who is as passionate about it as you, who can complement your
How do you share equity with somebody like that? Is it a 50-50 right away? It was your idea, you just came up with it. So somebody that is looking for a co-founder, should they go in with the mind frame that it's a 50-50 split, or how would you actually structure the deal?
I mean, you have 50-50 you have 100% of nothing at that point.
You're
so,
right.
I personally think if you trust the guy, you know him or her, there's no reason not to give someone an equal partnership.
Okay.
Now, the only caveat to that is a lot of times people are in different financial positions, and somebody needs to draw a salary, some people don't. Everyone's risk profile is different. So,
but how would you do it now? Again, this is
I would personally probably hire somebody.
So you wouldn't find a co-founder at a 50-50 level. You wouldn't.
Correct, because I would probably give them a salary in order to keep them going.
Okay.
And the split would be different, but I would certainly be open to somebody who's willing to forego salary in order to
get some equity.
In order to work more closely on it. Yeah.
Which may not necessarily be 50-50 now. You're actually saying, hey, I know that I have a pool of 50% on the other side that maybe I might want to divvy up.
Yeah, I think I'm much more of the mindset in a lot of these cases that people negotiate very vehemently over equity early on, and it is really important, but building the right team is probably more important.
Okay. So now let's just say you